Kings opening lineup. We've got Domantas Sabonis, and it's DeRozan in at the 3. And for the Wagner and Banchero, the talented forward pair. Thompson out there with Jalen Suggs. And it's Bitadze in at the 5, roaming the paint. Very early in the season, but a lot of excitement still in the air, Grant.
No question, B.A. I mean, the fan base will usually carry it until eliminated. Fans in this league are so passionate about their teams, and that's one of the things that makes the NBA so great.
And so here's Sacramento after the basket by Orlando. DeRozan against Wagner. It's rebounded by Bitadze. Banchero right side. Bitadze, the pass to Thompson. Three-pointer. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. And this is their first time matched up with Orlando this year.
They split their games last season and both figure to be fighting for playoff spots this year.
Here's Ellis. There's the drive. Back to DeRozan. 5 on the clock. DeRozan can't get that one to fall.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Now here's Suggs. What a tremendous game he played against Miami. And Thompson gets it to go.
Love watching Klay Thompson and that easy stroke of his.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks. The Magic head coach and I got a chance to talk. The message that he sent to his team is that they need to be laser-focused on DeMar DeRozan. He told me DeRozan can expect to see plenty of double teams. He said if they're going to beat us tonight, DeMar's not going to be the guy to do it. And, of course, DeMar may have something to say about that. We'll find out. Back over to you.
Okay, thanks, Allie.
Klay takes that foul and still getting his shot off.
He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now. Both free throws good from Thompson.
And you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
To end the run. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
Oh, the lost art of the mid-range jumper. DeRozan dialing it in.
DeMar DeRozan, an impressive scorer who takes relatively few three-point shots, Greg.
Yeah, the arc is not his primary focus. He'd rather pick you apart in the mid-range, but he does it so consistently that the points pile up quick.
Here's Grimes. 9 points in his last outing. Baldwin's shot is off.
Still searching out their offensive game right now. 1 of 5 from the field to start this one.
Pass to Banchero. Puts it up from 17. Misses off the right iron. Kings trail by 7. Here's DeRozan. It doesn't go for him. Great D that time from Suggs.
He's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
The Kings have gone only 1 of 6 so far. Here's Ellis. Here's Grimes. Fires it. Again, the miss by the Kings. Here's Thompson. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now.
I mean, he can just put in difficult shots from time to time, not affected at all by the contact.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. And so it looks like the Kings will retain possession here. And let's take this time to bring up the list of last season's elite shot blocking teams. 5th, Orlando.
Now, we all know they didn't allow any easy buckets last season. I mean, their defense was tremendous, and the rim protection was just outstanding.
Here's Bitadze. He's scoreless. Offensive board. Pass to Banchero. Count it.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento.
And the other team is running all over them right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
And a chance here to check out some stats for Malik Monk. Here's DeRozan. We saw him with 11 points in his last game. Soft touch off the glass. DeRozan's gotten his second bucket of the game.
And that's where the frame of DeRozan comes into play. So good at bodying up to get his.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one.
They played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Yeah, you wondered if they would take some time to find their A game. They did it at jump ball. They've been awesome tonight.
And they've won the battle on the board so far, and the scoreboard reflects that.
Yeah, it's not just about stopping the offense in the scouting report. It's about knowing where to be when those shots are going to be missed. And they're doing a nice job on the rebound.
And they're behind right now because they're failing to play quality defense. It's that simple.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Uses the glass on the layup.
That's a move you won't see many guys make. Impressive stuff.
And here are the Magic now. They're on a 19-6 run. Suggs. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add two ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Here's Sabonis. Orlando making their last shot. Pass to Ellis. 6 on the shot clock. Blocked! And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Suggs. And Sacramento making a change here. Murray's checked in. Two on the clock. Shot from the inbound. Up again. Here's Sabonis. Murray passes to Baldwin. Here's Grimes, defended by Thompson, and stolen by Suggs. Up top, Thompson. A shot from the high post. And again, it's Orlando converting.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Here's Ellis. The ball's knocked loose.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
And you look at the Kings, Brett. They've had several name changes over the years of their franchise.
Yeah, before becoming the Sacramento Kings, they were the Rochester Royals, and then the Cincinnati Royals, and then the Kansas City Kings, and then all of a sudden, let's get to the West Coast, and here comes the state capital of Sacramento. It's not really affected the winning, though, has it, B.A.?
And Sacramento has possession, following the bucket by the Magic. Just 4 to shoot. Shot's good by Sabonis.
Set a solid screen. Get yourself open. It's a textbook play from Sabonis.
It's Suggs with a drive. Drops in the layup for 2. Suggs has got 7 points in the game.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
And Sacramento with some changes. Jonas Valanciunas is checked in for Domantas Sabonis. Monk comes in for Baldwin. And it's Carter in for Ellis. Now here's Monk. Banked it in off the glass.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Murray against Banchero. Lets it go from deep. Great D that time from Murray. Kings trail by 17. Pass to Monk. They kick it out to Murray. Outside Carter. Now here's Monk. Three-pointer. Pure from three-point range. He's got 5.
Well, off a nice pass, Monk delivers.
Suggs with it. Guarded by Valanciunas.
He may give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own.
Now here's Monk. 5 points in the game. Pass to Murray. In transition, the Magic on the run. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
Well, how good have they been on the inside tonight, just getting down into the painted area and just dominating, controlling that spot.
Here's Monk following the bucket by the Magic. Carter on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Monk for 3. It's rebounded by Wagner. Orlando leading by 18. Here's Banchero. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
Oh, so ferocious on the drive. I mean, have to be impressed watching Banchero just throw it down.
Carter from outside. Orlando grabs the miss. Batadze's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Banchero. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Now here's Carter. No made baskets yet. Suggs surveys the D. To the paint. Here's Grimes. He's covered by Suggs. Grimes, the pass to Carter. Monk with it. Over Wagner. And it's Monk missing. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Thompson outside. Gets the 3 ball to go. Thompson's got 12 points in the game.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
Murray against Banchero. Outside Monk. Shoots over Thompson. And so it's Klay Thompson making highlights for the Magic. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. We'll be back in a moment. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. Guys, we've seen the Magic really take control here.
Well, it's simple. I mean, they started off strong, and they've been hot from beyond the arc since the get-go.
They just couldn't seem to know what it was that they needed to do and how to stick them from outside. The defense pretty lost.
Wagner and Banchero, the talented forward pair. Jalen Suggs out there with Thompson. And it's Batadze in at the 5 down low. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Magic. Now here's Monk. 17 points in his last outing. Carter against Suggs. And they call an illegal screen here.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
Wagner, the pass to Thompson. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
Klay not forcing anything, just waiting for his time and collecting points in the flow of the offense.
Outside Carter. Back to Monk. Orlando with the rebound.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
It's Banchero with the drive.
He will muscle his way down the lane. Watch out when Banchero comes tumbling by.
The Kings shooting a low 26% from the field. Outside Monk. Pass to Murray. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And as the perimeter game took over, it seemed that the dominant big man went away a bit. Instead, the bigs just got more skilled, Brent.
Well, B.A., dominant big men are really hard to come by. So when you do get one, there tends to be a lean. But yes, it's been about the skill of the big over the past few years, along with the game transitioning to the three-point line and picking up the pace. There's another big man out there who changes the game back to the low block, B.A.
And so it's Carter who brings up the ball for the Kings. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Knicks.
Just a tough road loss. You're going against players who are comfortable shooting in their own building. You have to find a way to disrupt their focus.
Yeah, they couldn't do it in that one. Always a step slow in closing out the shooters and maybe even recognition of who was on the floor. Just not enough energy, and that's a tough way to win on the road.
Pass to Sabonis. Shoots from 12. Orlando with a rebound. Batadze's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Banchero finds Suggs. Misses the 3. For Sacramento, they've gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Outside Carter. Outside Monk. It's rebounded by Banchero. Banchero's got 6 rebounds in the game. Thompson passes to Suggs. Back to Thompson from deep three-point land. Monk grabs the miss.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Outside Carter. Over Banchero. Carter can't get it to go. Here's Orlando. They're on a 12-4 run. Banchero passes to Wagner. On the wing, Thompson. Jacks up a 3. That shot missing. And so here's Sacramento. And at home for the next game, it'll be New York pulling in to face them. And that's the first of just 2 home games for them. The Magic have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. Here's Banchero. Kicks it out to Wagner. The 3 from Suggs. The offensive rebound. The 3 from Thompson gets it. He's 6 for 10 and looking confident out there.
And they're going to have to pay more attention to him on the perimeter. He's hit 4 3-pointers already today.
Here's Monk. It's rebounded by Batadze. Batadze's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Banchero finds Suggs. No good on the triple. Suggs has gone just 1 for 4 from deep. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Here's Orlando. They're on a 15-4 run. Wagner, the pass to Banchero. Now Suggs. He's checked by Carter. Back to Wagner from behind the arc. Sinks the tray. Wagner's got 6 here in the quarter.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the 3-point shot.
The Kings shooting just 24% in this one. Not great. Monk against Thompson. And the foul called on Jalen Suggs. That's his first foul. Some changes for Sacramento. DeMar DeRozan comes in for Murray. And Ellis is subbed in for Monk. Here's Sabonis. Pass to Carter from deep. It's rebounded by Wagner. Wagner's got 4 rebounds now.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, one nickname you hear for DeMar DeRozan is the lone mid-ranger. He said you can operate freely in the mid-range. It's like an ocean out there. If you're smart, you can take advantage of the space and pick teams apart. Brian?
He's an expert tactician working in between. Thanks, Allie. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Magic.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from 3-point land.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
Valanciunas, he's checked in for the Kings. Grimes comes in for Carter.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
DeRozan outside. Pass to Baldwin. Plenty of space. And that's off the glass and in. Baldwin's got his first points of the night.
Yeah, the defense expects DeRozan to try and score, but he smartly makes the extra pass.
Suggs, no good.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
DeRozan finds Valanciunas. Here's Grimes. It's rebounded by Batadze.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
How about the ferocity from Banchero? Not messing around on the drive.
And so here's Sacramento. Ellis passes to Valanciunas. Shot blocked. And it's out of bounds to Sacramento.
Sacramento ball.
On the wing, DeRozan. Defended by Wagner. They get the rebound. Another shot. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Getting themselves to the line this quarter is a good way to get their offense rolling.
Sacramento shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
What impresses me most about DeRozan is his footwork, especially when he's operating around the mid-range.
Here's Suggs driving to the basket.
The value of good ball isn't lost on this squad.
Suggs has gone 6 of 10 shooting tonight from the field. Here's Grimes, still without a bucket. Ellis' shot is off.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
Some young players coming into the league, they lack experience in truly big games. Brent, you think that's a disadvantage?
Well, it could be a disadvantage, BA, but how do you get to replicate that competitive environment unless you get there? And so with every experience, young guys typically want to achieve greatness, embrace some of those biggest moments, watch and learn, and that's where you grow the most.
Now here's Suggs. He's got 13. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
Very few miscues from this team tonight. They valued their possessions and hold the lead, partly because of it.
Here's Ellis in his last outing with 12 points. Here's Grimes. No good there. Nice D from Thompson. And so it's Suggs. He brings it up for the Magic. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
You can't be overzealous guarding Suggs, because that's when you risk fouling him.
Orlando shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
2 shots.
Suggs hits them both. And here is DeRozan. He's got 6.
2 minutes.
Pass to Valanciunas.
2 minutes.
There's 1:54 left in the second period. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Second personal foul.
Valanciunas with brute force on that play, and you get inside like that, you got to hit the guy.
He does not get the second one. Orlando shooting has been on another level, 68% for the game. Wagner finds Banchero. Oh, that's his 8th make of the game. He's only missed 4 so far.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
DeRozan deciding where to go with it. Pass to Grimes. This one for 3. Here's Valanciunas. Here's Ellis. Orlando with the rebound. Banchero's got 11 rebounds in the game.
No matter what he's tried, it hasn't worked. Unfortunately, the team is suffering from that. And this is why you must push Banchero out of the paint, or else he'll slam it all over you.
Here's Ellis. Pass to Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. Thompson outside. Suggs, the pass to Thompson. And it's all from three-point range. Sacramento has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Here's Ellis to the inside. Valanciunas. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass.
Valanciunas is one of the bigger men in the league, and he loves to live in the paint.
Putting some extra juice on that tomahawk, fellas. No one is going to stop that.
Man, when he's coming in with that level of force, that's just too much right there. Up top, Valanciunas. 23 seconds left in the first half. Thompson with the block.
Clay showing some signs that time of that prime-time defense he can bring.
Here's Suggs. And he converts the layup. Suggs has got 19 points.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Stolen. And so it's the Orlando Magic destroying the competition as they end the quarter with a colossal 40-point lead. And they've been shooting the lights out from the arc. All those threes have this poised for a blowout. Back after this.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. Klay Thompson brought his A game early tonight. He ended up with 24 points, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds. And Kenny, what are your thoughts on how Orlando played?
The work they put in on the glass has been the difference maker. Truly an all-hands-on-deck attack. Give them credit for being the more aggressive team. Rebounding is one of the stats that sometimes gets overlooked. Not tonight.
And Shaq, what do you think about Sacramento?
They've been struggling to get shots in general, but down low, they've been paper soft. Hate to say it. Giving up way too many easy looks. They can't protect the rim more effectively in the second half. It's going to be a long ride home.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back to Kevin Harlan. Go over there.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And you know, Klay Thompson has been really making it happen, guys.
And the bulk of his production has been generated along the perimeter.
Yeah, he keeps tracking down those spots behind the three. Point line and finding some open opportunities.
Taking a look at Sacramento, they've got DeMar DeRozan, and it's Grimes in at the 2-guard spot. Suggs, the pass to Bitadze. Thompson outside, back to Suggs. The basket's good, off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 4th assist in this one. Well, the Kings shooting 27% in today's game, not good. Here's Grimes. Rebound by the Magic. Banchero's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Pass to Suggs. To the middle. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
I mean, it's incredible. Banchero can be so dominant. A young player with such a promising future.
DeRozan finds Sabonis. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Grimes' shot is off.
You talk about things at halftime, and then you come out and you go 0 for 3. I'm sure that wasn't up on the board.
Suggs, no good. The Kings have gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Looking to get it going. Oh, nice shot by Grimes. Grimes has got his 2nd bucket on the night.
Yes, finally one drops after the 0 of 3 start.
Now here's Suggs. He's covered closely. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron.
A nice start to the third. 3 out of 4 and looking good doing it.
Well, Grant, in the spring of 2024, a remarkable streak ended. Domantas Sabonis had recorded 61 consecutive double-doubles.
Yeah, it was the longest streak since the merger back in 1976. Now, Sabonis has led the NBA in rebounding multiple years. Plus, he has averaged 8 assists in a season, so that is big-time production.
Now here's Banchero. Give him 20, and he makes it. Bitadze's got 6 points.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
DeRozan. And the dunk by DeRozan.
Yeah, this has been DeRozan's signature move for over a decade, creating for himself off the drive.
Thompson outside. Wagner outside. Pass to Banchero. And again, it's Orlando converting.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
And it's DeRozan with the ball for the Kings. Sabonis outside. Here's Baldwin, guarded by Banchero. Clock at 6. Here's Baldwin, driving in, blocked, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And Sacramento with some changes. Keegan Murray's checked in for Baldwin. Monk comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Carter in for Ellis. Now here's Suggs. He's got 22. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. The 3 from Thompson, and another 3 for Orlando.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
The Kings have gotten just 25% of their shots to fall since the half. 2 for 8. Carter, the pass to Grimes. He can't get that one to fall. Nice D from Wagner.
He's been off the mark, and that hasn't helped them chip away at the lead. It's been a theme here this quarter.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in.
Oh, the guy is a monster around the rim. Now, if Sabonis is in close, he's going right for it.
Thompson outside. The 3 is up. Rebound by Sacramento.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Grimes, the pass to Carter. Now Sabonis. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Second personal foul.
It's going to go on Jalen Suggs.
And Sabonis, really a wrecking ball as a player. He loves to get that kind of contact.
LaRavia is checked in for the Kings. Pass to Suggs. Inside. Here's Banchero. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Banchero's got 24.
Oh, too big, too strong. It'll take more than that to stop Banchero.
Carter finds Murray. Over Wagner. Back to Carter. Thompson against Monk. Nails the wide-open jumper. Monk's got 9.
Always looking to score. Monk stays in that attacking mindset at all times.
Suggs against Carter. They get it again. Matase can't hit. Well, the Kings shooting just 36% in the third. Here's Murray over Wagner. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Wagner.
Yes, so tough to defend. Murray's smooth. He's got size, and he's agile, too.
Jonas Valanciunas is checked in for LaRavia. So he gets them both. The Magic have gone 8 of 12 from the floor in the third quarter. Wagner, the pass to Bitadze. Shoots over Valanciunas. Rebound by Sacramento.
He just couldn't finish the job that time. And too bad, because it was a nice look.
That one goes. Count it. Carter's gotten his first basket of the night.
Yo, what a dime from Murray. You love whenever he looks to get his guys going.
Pass to Wagner. Suggs outside. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Sabonis. Sabonis has got rebound number 7 tonight. Murray inside. Defended by Wagner. The fader. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Well, the effort and the power that Valanciunas can play with puts him in great position to grab rebounds like that.
And that one's good.
From Jalen Suggs.
For Sacramento, they've gotten 6 of 14 shots to drop in this third quarter. Pass to Sabonis. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
You know, big guys like Valanciunas have spent a lot of time in this league understanding where the ball is going to come off of that rim on a miss. He was in great position that time.
Here are the Kings with the ball now. They're on a 13-4 run. Ooh, Thompson with the block. They've got numbers. Here's Suggs. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Yeah, once Suggs gets hot, he's not easy to stop, especially when he's getting whatever shot he wants.
Thompson against Monk. The three from Valanciunas. Banchero's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass heating. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
Just a strong drive right there from Banchero. Excellent at finding the avenue to the bucket.
Sacramento has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Carter finds Sabonis. And here's Murray. Second shot opportunity. They shoot again.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Missed it, even after all of those chances.
They need everyone clicking here. Unfortunately, this game has gone the other direction.
Thompson passes to Suggs. Back to Thompson. Wagner outside. Fires the three. It's rebounded by Sabonis. And the Kings shooting only 29% in this one. Not great. 11 feet out. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Well, a little physicality for a little guy goes a long way, but a little physicality from a big guy, that goes Valanciunas' way.
Got it. Bitadze's got 6 here in the quarter.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots. He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Here's Wagner. Rebound by the Kings. Valanciunas has got 7 rebounds in the game. Throws it up high, and it's slammed in by Carter.
Yeah, passing hasn't been a focus for Murray, but being able to participate in ball movement will be key for him.
Suggs against Carter. Banchero outside. Wagner for 3. And that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
And it's Monk missing.
Yeah, the three-pointer has not been his weapon in this one. He had 1 in the first quarter and still 0 here in the second.
The 3 from Banchero. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 5 assists tonight. Outside Carter. Down low. Sabonis. And Sabonis slams it in.
And good passing in the paint may be even more important to an offense than great passing on the perimeter. Those are areas where you got to be careful.
And so it's the Orlando Magic making this game a no contest. They poured it on early, and they've never let up. Defense is setting the tone. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Wagner and Banchero, the talented forward pair. Thompson out there with Jalen Suggs. And it's Bitadze in at the 5. That's who's out there for Orlando.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Here's Hood-Schifino. Knocks it loose. And stolen by Suggs. Wagner, the pass to Thompson. He shoots it. And it's Wagner missing. And the Kings shooting 32% for this game. Not what they're hoping for. Here's an 8-footer. Deflected. Banchero right side. Suggs. The shot from the low post is good. Suggs has got 26. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Orlando.
Their defense has been on point all game long. They're out hustling the shooters and swatting down plenty of shots.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
And it's Sacramento's ball. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
And so it's Banchero who brings it up for the Magic. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed. And Suggs the bucket on the assist by Wagner. That's 29 for him.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Pass to LaRavia. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Banchero. Houston, he's checked in for Orlando.
Now into the lineup for your Magic, Caleb Houston.
Moving along. 2 minutes gone in the fourth. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
Orlando calls timeout, and the league has made it clear, Grant, it sees streaming at the forefront of basketball viewing going forward.
Well, B.A., it's a no-brainer. The internet is the future after all, and streaming opens a lot more options for engaging with fans while they watch.
Orlando on D. Carter on the wing. He's covered by Suggs. Again, the miss by the Kings. The Magic have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Here's Wagner. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
And it's a blessing to have a big wing with the mobility of Wagner.
The Kings have got nothing to fall in this fourth quarter. 0 of 5. Here's Hood-Schifino. No good, and they can't put it into the drought.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
And the three-pointer goes. Wagner's got 19 points.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Here's Hood-Schifino. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. For Orlando, they've gone 5 of 8 from the field so far in the fourth. Back to Batase. Here's Wagner. It falls again. He's now 8 for 12 from the floor. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Here's Clarkson. Got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds to Sacramento. So the Kings making a change here. Baldwin's checked in.
Baldwin.
Magic on D. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed.
The coaching staff likes to see that kind of play from Jordan Clarkson, just being engaged, looking to stay aggressive.
A nice shot by Houston.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
It's one thing to have teams shoot a bunch of threes, but with this team being that hot defensively, you got to chase them away from anywhere near that line.
Here's Carter. Orlando with the rebound. Wagner's got his 7th rebound here tonight. All right, time for an injury report. We've got a chance to check up on Klay Thompson's status. What do you have, Allie?
Hey, guys. I spoke with the head athletic trainer for Orlando. It appears to be just a leg cramp. Pretty good outcome given the circumstances. Any injury is the last thing you want this earlier in the year. A bad break for them, Brian.
All right, that's good intel. We've definitely been thinking of him, and now we have some more clarity, guys.
Yeah, they now have all the information they need in order to determine the next steps.
Everybody wishing the best for him. We all know how badly he wants to be out there playing alongside his teammates and competing.
Well, the Kings shooting a low 30% from the floor. Got a piece of it. Pass to Baldwin. The importance of getting your second NBA contract is something players often cite. Brent, did you feel that way?
No doubt about it, B.A. I mean, it's a stamp of approval that you belong at this level. Of course, it gives you a lot of security for what you want to do for your family and for yourself. But, man, that's acknowledgement that all that hard work has paid off.
Here's Baldwin. And it's rejected. And that'll be Sacramento's ball as it goes out of bounds. Kings able to keep possession here. And some changes here for the Kings. DeMar DeRozan's checked in for Laravia, and Ellis is subbed in for Clarkson. And Sacramento has possession. DeRozan outside. Clock at 4. And that basket makes him 5 for 10. Steady production so far.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Suggs outside. Pass to Wagner. To the wing on the left. Here's Houston. And there are the Magic with another bucket. Now Carter. Here's Jones. And the jumper from down low is true.
Now, say what you will about the value of the three-pointer, but those close-in looks are always plan A. Every trip down, get to the paint, get deep, score.
A bigger guard, Suggs, fearless inside.
That one's off. Jonas Valanciunas is checked in for Sacramento. Good on the second one. And Brent, you look at the greater parity around the league. One factor, rebuilding teams can't hoard cap space like they once did.
Yeah, BA, so much tougher for teams to absorb these huge contracts in exchange for picks. So now you've got to use that cap space. One, jump on the guys that you think are going to propel your team and hope for the best.
Left side, Carter. Tries again. Orlando grabs the miss. Here's Suggs. Takes it inside.
Man, Suggs can really move. And once he sees he has a clear path, he launches up for the dunk.
DeRozan outside. Over Wagner. And it's out of bounds to Sacramento.
Kings ball.
Here's DeRozan. Count it. That's his 6th field goal in 12 tries.
Again, it's DeRozan. I mean, just a big, big night. It feels like DeMar's been doing this forever.
Suggs, the pass to Batadze. Here's Houston. The 3. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
And you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
Carter, the pass to Baldwin. DeRozan down low. Wagner's on him. Fades away. Here's Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
It's not going to be a soft finish when Valanciunas gets it inside. Count on him going up strong.
Suggs, the pass to Banchero. Here's Batadze. Valanciunas covering. That one drops for him.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Well, the thing is they're controlling the pace right now, and if that was the mantra for them at halftime, they've carried it out.
Here's Ellis. The wide open shot is on the money.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Here's Banchero. Baldwin with a rebound. The Kings shooting just 31% in today's game. Not great. Carter from outside. He drops it from range.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
And it's Wagner off the drive. Pass to Houston. Launches a three. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Magic.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And it's a performance that will signify their 5th win of the year.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Jalen Suggs.
He had a surplus of energy tonight, providing defensive help all over the floor and making it seem like they had 6 guys out there instead of 5.
Keegan Murray's checked in for Baldwin. Banchero outside. Pass to Wagner. Here's Houston. The 3 is up. The rebound by Murray. 35 seconds left in the 4th. Fires from deep. Ellis's shot is off. And Suggs has got the ball here for Orlando. Here's Banchero. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
And another miss by Sacramento. Here's Houston. The 3. Yep, it's good.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
So it's the Magic winning this one easily. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Along